Ayo, this is T.O.T. Thank you for dropping in today, if you have. So, I got Memory Chaos 3.1 in the background. I'm going to go ahead and let this play, and I'll have a little bit of commentary sprinkled throughout the video. One thing that I will say is that miHoYo has been absolutely cooking with these new boss, like super attacks. First Nikador, now the Flame Reaver. I don't know who is designing these bosses' animations, but whoever's doing it, like, give that person a raise, because my gosh, those animations are sick. So, I ended up, originally I was running Natasha as a sustain on the first side, and I was getting like a 4-cycle clear. This wasn't really fast enough for me, so I did try a sustainless and I was able to make it work thanks to the MOC blessing giving everybody 30% HP. Now, I had kept Jade the furthest away from Blade because she has the lowest amount of HP, and I remember seeing this boss with the creator server experience. I did notice that there were people running sustainless for this first side, so I was able to somewhat replicate it and get similar-ish results in regards to at least making a sustainless run actually work. This boss does do a good amount of damage, so I'm not for sure how I'll be able to address this boss again in the future when we don't have this 30% HP increase. I'll probably have to go back to running a sustain, and I don't know how the damage output is going to be, but I'll cross that bridge when I get there. So for this particular boss, there is going to be a damage reduction buff that it has, and you pretty much will lower this damage reduction by focusing on the clones that this boss will spawn. So this is why I don't focus on the core boss that much. I always go for the clones as a priority. Now, luckily this team is super AoE heavy, which is perfect for this fight. Tribby, Jade doing a lot of AoE, and then obviously Blade, he's gonna have a good amount of AoE through his follow-up as well, and Jade's going to further enable him to use his follow-up more often. I like this comp quite a bit. It is a pretty high cost team though. You could get by with an Acheron team or a Herda team, and the only thing I can really say if you're using other characters is if you're going to be doing the big Nook ultimates and things along those lines, just wait for the boss to spawn the clones before you go super AoE heavy. I will go ahead and see you on the other side. I'm going to let the rest of this play out.
Lend me your strength. Bending the rules.
That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it for me.
Time for a lesson. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. There's no backing up now, for me or you. Who's the little backstabber?
I will dispatch you. Fail to send you.
Lend me your strength.
Your end approaches. That paradise, savor it for me.
Self-inflicted misery. Time for a lesson. Is it coming? I need a West Blade. Don't let me down. This battle is unavoidable.
A blade knows no mercy.
Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend, crush them.
I will dispatch you. Fail to send you.
Time for a lesson.
Alright, side 2, I've got Sam Super Break. Now, I will say that if a player has Fugue and or Sam E2, this is going to be way faster of a clear and a lot more comfortable in general. With that being said, I do think characters like Rappa, Mighty, maybe even Inhibitor Lune E2 would be able to be better for this particular side, but I don't have any of those options. I don't have Sam E2, so I am working with what I have. Alright, I am going to very briefly comment about some of our upcoming characters for Honkai Star Rail. Starting off with Casterus, there are going to be people in the community who will say that she is a quote-unquote must-pull character. I highly disagree with this. There is no such thing as a must-pull character in Honkai Star Rail if we are trying to use this as a blanket statement. Everyone likes different things, everyone plays different things, so it's going to be very per case basis. With that being said though, Casterus does have a lot going for her. I can understand why somebody will pull for Casterus, rather they like how she looks, they like her story / lore, they like her combat animations, or maybe they just want to pull her just because, you know, she summons a dragon. All valid reasons to pull for Casterus. With that being said, as a player, if you are watching this video, do not feel pressured to pull a character that you have no attachment to or interest in. It's just that simple. There will more than likely be other characters that are going to be more up your lane. It is okay to say, it is okay to skip out on characters that you're not feeling the most warm to. It is okay. Now, Anexa is our next character that's going to be dropping, and I have to say, Anexa having an ultimate that implants all weaknesses in the game is absolutely diabolically crazy. Although I'm not for sure if this will always be a good thing. So what I mean by that is, take the Flame Reaver for example, that's on the first side of MOC this go around. In the second phase, if you break the Reaver, then all the clones will go away, and you want to make sure that those clones stay up long enough for you as the player to take them out, so that way the boss itself will take more damage. By breaking the boss before taking out the clones and having those clones go away, that can be kind of a yikes situation. Alright, in 3.3 we will be having Hyacinth drop, who I suspect is going to be our first remembrance healer. And if this is true, this would mean that more than likely she is going to be a very high speed healer. This makes a lot of sense for me personally, given the fact that Casterus will take away a lot of HP from our team. More than likely Hyacinth is being created to help counter out that effect of Casterus. So keep your eyes out on her if you are somebody who has the intention on getting Casterus and you don't have a good healing sustain to work with currently. Next up, we are going to be having Cypher release in 3.3 as well, and it's interesting that she is going to be a quantum nihility character. I don't know if she's going to be more on the debuff side or if she's going to be more on the DPS side. One thing that I will say though is that since she is the Honkai Star Rail version of Pardo from Honkai Impact 3rd, when Pardo released in Honkai Impact 3rd, she was so powerful that not only was she being used in traditional ice teams, but people were also using her in fire teams as well, because she would give the team SP back off of her ultimate. This was extremely nice for easier rotations, and I won't be surprised if she turns out to be very strong in Honkai Star Rail. And probably more than likely she'll have some kind of damage mechanic that ties in with currency. I suspect that would be the case, but we'll wait and see. But of course, I could be wrong on that. I would more than love to have her have a mechanic that's based around currency. I think that would be extremely funny. I'm gonna go ahead and let the rest of this gameplay play out. If you have taken out the time to watch this or listen to this, just want to say thank you for your time. You be safe out there. Deuces.
Let the show begin! In the mood for another beating?
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Set the scene aflame! Ready? Enjoying yourself?
Feeling a little dizzy?
Some
value, I suppose. Eternal.
Let's improvise.
Attack detected. I will fight to live.
There's more to life.
Stay in step. Dreams do come true.
Set to the sea, go play.
Nice, like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Some value, I suppose. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Take your positions. Let the show begin!
Join the battle. Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live!
Existence is unity.
Let's improvise.
In the mood for another beating?
Still the same one.
Firefly Type 4 in position. Set to the sea, go play! This is more than that. Fight to live!
Nice, like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
There's more to life.
Stay in step.
Zoning out. I am ready. Firefly Type 4 in position. Set to the sea, go play! Attack detected.
Some value, I suppose. Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
In the mood for another beating?
Dreams do come true. The mood is... Let the show begin!
Something for everybody. Oops.
Like until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live!
Did the rhythm get messed up?
Nice, like my friends. Indulge yourselves! It ain't over.
There's more to life. Eternal.
This is more than that. Set to the sea, go play!